अरे नहीं
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. And we would want to welcome you all the faculty, management, principals, and the students who've joined in today. Without wasting much time, we'll move towards the topic of today. It's about the We Alpha Roadshow, initiated by We Hub in collaboration with 6 women engineering and humanity-based colleges. The entrepreneur skill set is an invaluable one that allows individuals inside and outside an organization as a catalyst for progress. It is a skill set, however, that cannot be learned in one go, which is why it is vital to fully permeate student campuses. Understanding the importance of implementing the same, WeHub has initiated an engagement model where 6 women colleges involving faculty and students have brought into the program. Through the program, a total of 23 faculty were trained in entrepreneurship, and we envision to support 50 student ideas from across these 6 colleges to be trained over a period of 8 weeks. Through the 8 weeks program, aspiring student entrepreneurs will be trained in business modeling, market research analysis, financial literacy, startup registrations, and hands-on workshops with real-time successful entrepreneurs. To ensure every student from these colleges understand the program V Alpha, we along with the colleges have started off a virtual roadshow for which we have received immense response with two colleges, BVRIT and St. Francis College for Women, which we've already finished. Today, it's our pleasure to have the other 4 colleges and their leads to be part of the program to explain the students about the importance of entrepreneurship. I would like to welcome Ms. Deepti Raula, the CEO of VHub, to share a few thoughts about student entrepreneurship and the V Alpha program with the faculty and the students of the colleges who've been part of the program today.
Thank you so much, Ramya. Good afternoon, everyone. Smita ma'am, Rao Garu, Captain Rao, Karthik, Kranti, all the other teachers and faculty, it's always a pleasure to meet you guys. Wherever we meet you, we kind of feel a little bit embarrassed that, the amount of effort that you guys are putting in, we are not complementing it well, is what we always feel. So thank you so much for always being brilliant guides, course correctors and supporters of everything that we're doing at VHub. And we are really thrilled to have you on board with us. To start out with, very, very thrilled that, V Alpha is taking good shape. And it is so inspiring to see all the brilliant work that has already been ongoing from all the faculty side, in spite of all this pandemic and all that fun stuff that has been happening. And we are hoping that you guys can actually come back to physical classes pretty soon so that we can do much more. So to start out with, one of the main reasons we started out V Alpha is because the idea was quite simple. So as you guys are aware, we are part of an entity of the government of Telangana known as VHub, which is for women entrepreneurs. And one of the most interesting challenges, and this is something that data has shown over and again and again and again, is that there are too few women entrepreneurs. There are too few women in tech. There are too few women startup founders. But we are always trying to get more women to be startup founders without trying to fix the problem where it is, which is actually making sure that more young girls and women understand that entrepreneurship can also be a career. So that is the intention with which we started V Alpha. We realized that it is not enough to try to one second. Yeah, Samir? So it is not enough to try to, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. It is not enough to just try to get more women into technology. It's also very important to get more young girls and women to understand entrepreneurship, explore entrepreneurship as an option also that is available. And last and most important thing, when you go through an entrepreneurship program, it does not mean that all of you have to go out tomorrow and start a startup. No, that is not the intention behind this. The intention is to make sure that you guys understand that entrepreneurship is all about taking initiative, taking ownership, leading from the front, and being problem solvers. And that is something we are trying to work with you, with many of the students and colleges, to make sure that more and more of you understand that, it is important for more women to be part of the workforce, but not because we are women, but because we are actually, problem solvers, we are job creators, we are actually innovative also. That is the first reason why we started with V Alpha. And the second thing also, you might have noticed that we have a mix of humanities colleges and we have a mix of engineering colleges. The reason we highlight this fact is because entrepreneurship and startups are not just the mainstay of one discipline of education or the other. In a world which is now truly converged, like I know, Rao Saab, you are in Warangal, we are all at different places, but we are all on one platform. So as we go towards a converged world, there is a need for various disciplines to complement each other to create products which can work for a global audience. So with that intention, we realized that, many times humanities colleges such as the St. Anne's and Francis, they always used to come and say that, we have a lot of women or brilliant girl students who actually want to become entrepreneurs, but we don't have any technology knowledge. And we have seen the other side also, where we have brilliant engineering graduates who do not have a lot of, let's say, due to many reasons, a lot of focus on design or UI, or let's say math, or business or pitching or marketing or whatever else. So we realized to bridge this kind of gap, we need to make sure that more and more disciplines can actually work together, which is why we have 6 different colleges, at least 2 of them from humanities as part of this program, so that a lot of cross learning can happen. So with these two things, we started out via Alpha program, and the goal is quite simple. Let's all work together, and we encourage all the students to apply for this program. It is free. The goal is quite simple. Let's all work together, make sure we can all be very innovative about thinking, collaborate well across colleges, and create products which are not just student products, but go on and become startups also. And we really thank all the college management and all the principals for being super indulgent of what we're trying to do at VHub. And we hope that, we can deliver some great value to you guys. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for those inspiring words. I think the vision behind any initiative is very important, and that has been given to us, and I think we'll go a long way with the program. Now, I would like to welcome Mr. Karthik, the lead for Mirai Next Incubator, who would share a few words about how incubation is looked at and how the startup ideas are coming up in G. Narayanamma Institute of Technology as well, and also how the students can look forward for the program.
Thanks, Ramya. Firstly, hello, Deepthi Garu, Ramya, and Rao sir. Nice to see you again. Yeah, so in the interest of time, I'll just keep it short. I'm representing G. Narayanamma Institute of Technology. I'm heading the Innovation Center here, and we are looking at deep tech startups from here. And we are through VAlpha program, we want to nurture and handhold deep tech startups, which would which at least we want 60% of them to become unicorns going forward. So I'll just give the students, I mean, I wanted to address more to the students than to the the elite members who are in this program today. So I'll just keep it quick. I wanted to tell a few words about innovation. So it is not just a single event, it's a process, it's a continuous process. And through VAlpha program, that is what we'll be doing. We'll go through the process and create these entrepreneurs. And and the other thing that I would like the students who will be being part of this program to keep in mind is, always it is innovation is always like looking at people and seeing things from their viewpoint and not from your own. So always think what the customer would think of, and then start building the product, and definitely most of you will be successful. And end of the day, because we are from the innovation center and incubation space, I would say any idea, any research, any development, whatever you're making, unless and until it is commercialized, there is no meaning for that. So innovation is always a business affair for us. And once you commercialize it, that is where it can have great results. So and innovation and entrepreneurship, it doesn't, they go hand in hand. And I would like to end it saying that, innovation is the only word that distinguishes between being a leader and a follower. So it's up to you how you want to be. You want to be a leader or a follower, and we are here to support you in all the ways that are needed to be a leader. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Ramya.
Thank you, Karthik. I think one of the important point which you highlighted was regarding the opportunities for funding students have as well. So we really wish students make progress through the period of 8 weeks, and we are ready to organize a pitch and also open up funding opportunities for these student ideas as well. Rahul, can I request you to mute all the participants?
అంత టైట్ పెట్టేసుకున్న బెల్ట్ ని అప్పటికి జారుతుంది ఇంకా
ముస్లిమ్స్ అదే వీళ్ళు
Jyotsna, can you please mute yourself?
ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ అంటే ఏంది? ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ బిజినెస్ గురించి అవుతుంది.
Apologies for the inconvenience. So now I request I hope all of you can hear me. And now I request Ms. Smita Astana, the Dean of Academics of St. Anne's College for Women, to speak a few words about the initiatives which they're already doing on entrepreneurship and also how they look forward for the program.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, everybody. From this student who is a lifelong learner for almost 40 years, from dinosaur era maybe. Yes. So let me share with you my few insights and a message. Check your phones. Did you get my message? Not as yet. I didn't send as yet. Okay. So also to speak a few words about brand and branding and marketing. A brand is who you are and what are your core values, what is your mission statement, what makes you unique. And marketing is how you make people aware of your brand. So like our brand is brand St. Anne's with an A+ grade college, status of college with potential for excellence by UGC, always ranked
Yeah.
top 50 colleges of country. The recommendations we get for admissions, the moment we say I'm from St. Anne's, some kind of recognition comes. That is St. Anne's. And our marketing managers are our students. They are our brand ambassador. I think Deepti will surely agree, being our student. And so was Ms. P.V. Sindhu. So the point is, work on your product, the brand will be established and it will market itself. So what we have done at St. Anne's is post-autonomy, we have a very modern, relevant and dynamic curriculum, which in consultation with our stakeholders, we keep changing it, we keep modifying it to suit the needs of today. There's a wide range of diverse courses, skill-oriented, career-oriented. We also have a course on happiness, and just to mention a few, nearly 100 plus courses are there. In this era of networking and collaborations, partnering with VHub is the golden opportunity for the students. An idea can change your life. I'm sure you have heard this tagline, big time. Not only your life, but life of so many others. Instead of job seekers, as they say, you can be job providers. In our times, we didn't know the word entrepreneur. The spelling is still tricky, but we heard the term industrialist and people spoke only Tatas and Birlas. These were the two words. And today, the girl sitting next to you can overtake them, can outsmart anybody. You all have the potential. Our students today are so fortunate being handheld to take you to the top. This V Alpha program is like a magic wand. It has power to transform you, make your dream into a reality, getting training and get to work at the VHub Incubation Center, a chance to showcase your plans to corporates and venture capitalists, maybe possible fundings. It's a big 70 mm. No, I correct. It's an IMAX size mentoring that is being done. And we already have a few programs, few meetings, some orientation to students. And I'm sure students will definitely grab this opportunity. It's not that, you are born with some great talent and potential and which is seen by all. No, you just think on it. It's a very systematic process. By all these orientation, by all these learning, you are learning step by step. And then you identify your strength and you come. As Deepti said, it is not that you become a startup unicorn company overnight or any nights, but you should be able to take the initiative. Our students, we would like them to be accountable. They should have that sense of ownership, the pleasure and the joy they will get when they are able to reach. And what an opportunity. I would really like to congratulate and thank VHub for partnering with us and getting this kind of exposure to us too, not only students, to us also. So dear young people, you have to take the country, the world forward, make it a better place, you should join this movement. If you have an idea, go for it. If you are doubtful, still go for it. If you don't have an idea, still go for it. You may get one. So make all of us happy and proud. So I wish VHub and St. Anne's partnership all the very best. I'm sure many more such discussion forums will happen. And I really, really wish that some positive, tangible output should come sooner than later. So thank you and all the best.
Thank you so much, Smita ma'am, for sharing insights about how it happens in St. Anne's, and also a little bit about your branding and marketing knowledge as well. Thank you so much. And it's our pleasure to work with St. Anne's, and it was so interesting to interact with the students so far. And now I'll welcome Dr. Kranti Kumar from Malla Reddy Health Institute to speak a few words about science and technology, the aspect of science and technology. And through the program, we are working with the students of Malla Reddy College of Pharmacy and Engineering as well. Dr. Kranti, welcome, and please share your views on entrepreneurship and how is it going with students at Malla Reddy so far?
Yeah. First of all, at the outset, I'd like to thank VHub, an initiative of Government of Telangana, for making Malla Reddy Health City part of this unique program. And thank Deepti ma'am as well for this, giving us this opportunity. We at Malla Reddy Health City have established a separate Section 8 company called Malla Reddy Foundation for Research and Innovations, where we kind of motivate the students to have a unique idea which can be, start at a prototype level to go up to a basic technology readiness level, at least to TRL 1, 2, 3, and 4. And basically, we have 2 medical and dental colleges at our facility. And about 2 to 4 engineering colleges are also there, especially working on deep tech startups. But specifically at our Malla Reddy Health City, we specifically concentrate on healthcare startups. So wherein we kind of help the students to nurture their ideas, mentor them, provide with basic funding support, and also help in marketing potential as well. So we have also collaborated with the other organizations of national importance like the CCMB, the IITs and IIITs, where they kind of nurture the idea which goes beyond the ideation level. So yeah, at our health city, I mean, we don't basically help just the medical professionals as well, also the engineering grads and the other startups who want to validate their idea at our facility. And being a medical college, you know how difficult it is to get access to patient-related data. So we as an incubation center would like to help the startups or any early stage ideation partners to validate their idea, especially in incubation, innovation, and entrepreneurial activities. And I once again thank VHub to help making us partners in this initiative. And we would like to partner with any organization which comes along with our fold in this particular initiative. Thank you very much, Ramya. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kranti. As mentioned by Deepti ma'am, the purpose of getting a varied set of colleges is also the purpose of fulfilling the needs of every startup. And I'm expecting that any medtech or health tech startups, we can receive clinical trial support, etc., from Malla Reddy Institute as well. And now I would like to move to Mr. V.S. Rao, sir, who's the CEO of Shrix, to explain a little about entrepreneurship, especially in the social impact aspect. Welcome, sir. You're muted, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Ramya, and good afternoon to everybody. VHub Alpha, awesome idea. I mean, this is simply 50 ideas. Look, 3 or 4 years back, we had the Telangana State Yatra. That is when we had got really big time with it. And after that, the pandemic hit. So it's really a pleasure to see that something of this scale is being kickstarted once again. So congratulations to VHub and Ms. Deepti, of course, for spearheading this. So, and also, I mean, this whole aspect of integrating humanities into it, because, I mean, liberal arts is the way forward, even the big universities and all are going into it. And so no liberal arts, science and technology independently is not going to survive. So this whole aspect of humanities coming into it, another really great idea. For the students here, I mean, seriously, this is something that has been created for y'all. Please understand. I mean, we have grown up all the time saying that we have these great ideas and we can do this, we can do that, but koi mauka nahi milta hai, no opportunities are there for us. And here is this entire ecosystem being created to give you the opportunity. There is no dearth of your, resources or money or any kind of a support you want to think. I mean, finally now in our country, we can say that students can dare to dream, go ahead. Try out everything. As Deepti mentioned, we are not saying that, oh, you got to succeed or do a startup. At least try out something. If you don't even try, and now this is a wonderful opportunity. We regret that we did not have all this. You have all this, so please do not let it go by. I have seen a lot of desire among students end up being part of this ecosystem for the last 5-6 years, and desire among students is very strong. I remember a couple of visits to BVRIT, and I seen there they had made this artificial limb and all. I mean, solid social impact innovation done over there. In various B-plan competitions, the students of Narayanama are always there doing very well. So there is this huge desire out there. Only thing I would say is that when you are talking of social impact, people are looking at farmers most of the time. People are looking at water and saving of water. That is where the usual ideas are coming from. I would exhort yourself to think bigger and deeper. Let's go in for hunger management. Let's go in for universal education. Let's go in for waste management, employment. I mean, environment. I mean, why not some system of individualized carbon credits? These are going to be game changers for entire mankind, not just our small limited cities or whatever. Think of it. I mean, you just have to start thinking. This is the opportunity. Think, brainstorm, and you'll be surprised what all we can come up with. Don't stop with the thinking, how can we do it? Don't worry about how we can do it. There are people who can give you the right idea, who can design the right thing. We got Mr. Vasu sitting out here who will be speaking. I mean, get the right, you come up with the idea, people will support you into designing it into something doable. Let's go for something, universal, big time. So, I mean, Smita madam was mentioning happiness courses they got. Maybe if somebody can come up with some innovation which increases happiness and satisfaction level, that would be something really great. But I mean, seriously, think about it. What happens is we hesitate and somebody else goes and does it. And then we regret, oh my God, I thought about this 3 years back. So let's not have those regrets. So look beyond. Farmers are important, no doubt, but look beyond farmers, look beyond just water. And I would exhort you all to keep innovating, We are leading a very routine life. Most of you are in college, all of you are in college now, which you came there as a matter of routine. You have to go to school, then you have to do inter, then you have to go to college. I mean, step after step, you are just following routine. That's a life of default. When are you going to lead a life of design? Okay, oh, I want to do this. This is something I want to do. I mean, after this, you said, now I look for a job in Gachibowli, IT City, Bangalore. No, that is a life of default. Okay, so keep innovating. That is the one way that you can lead a life of design. You can really explore the limits of your ability. Okay, no harm comes out of it. We are all there to support you in every which way. See the extremities of your ability. And at the end, I'd say, don't have any regrets. Okay, oh, when the time was there, when the opportunity was there, I did not try this. there is a very important, those two words which I would usually say, what you want to do, and right, die empty. There's nothing that I have not tried. You have the opportunities, go grab it. And so also one thing I'd like to mention here, when you want to go grab opportunities, you want to do world-changing things and all, do not ever hesitate at being visible. Okay, don't hide behind closed cameras. Being visible is very important to change the environments and ecosystem. That is the first individual thing you got to learn. Okay, this is me. I stand for this. This is what I can do. After that, you can change the world. Great program put together, this V-Hub Alpha. Wonderful opportunity for everybody. Please do partake in it. And congratulations once again to V-Hub for putting this together. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I think you've touched base on a couple of very important aspects which we miss on a daily basis, being visible while doing the work. I'll now request Mr. Vasu from Sumati Reddy Engineering College, who wanted to share a couple of words on social impact in specific. Sir, please take over and speak for 2 minutes, and then we'll move on to the keynote speaker for the day.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ramya, for giving me the mic. And thank you very much for the V-Hub and Sumati Reddy for pulling me up, speak my mind. Here it is. Basically, I'm a designer by profession. That's what my living comes from. And I seasoned as a business designer. And also I profess and facilitate young minds, their learning about business design and innovation. Yeah, innovation, creativity, and branding, these are all the words which is done to death kind of a situation, the kind of environment we are living in. Here it is, my take on social impact, which we are, where actually I had a big time presentation, but I don't think that is not the need of the hour. But I'll speak from my extempo, my mind. What is it? Social impact, many times people mistake it to be that I'm working only with the underprivileged, or only with the poor, or only with some kind of a below poverty line kind of thing. No, it's not about that. It is all about people on earth, or rather life on earth. How the life which is surrounded by kind of a reciprocatory animals like human beings, how we influence and impact the surroundings we are living, are coexisting with nature. If we can do our decisions, our businesses, which can impact the society at large, that is what looking for. And if any young people or institutions which they are bringing up this social impact and innovation together, we have to be extremely careful to guide these people in terms of the kind of a purpose and the kind of a reason which they're starting this project, and the kind of a focus they should have towards end goals. And if the goals are and the objectives are not defined, probably we end up spending all the money in a wrong direction and then end up having a frustration. To avoid that, let's focus whoever may be working with whatever may be the kind of a projects which affects the people at large in terms of underprivileged or marginally served or minorities. Minorities, I'm not talking about on the grounds of religion, but I'm talking grounds of economies and opportunities. Now, the generation today, what we have, millennial and then zillennials, which is the kind of a thing which is very much active today. These are the people who have got a power of understanding their responsibilities more than my generation. I'm not looking at anybody else, but my generation, we will only do what my parents are asked to do or whatever may be done. But today, people are questioning the status quo of everything. Why the economy have to be like this? Why can't I have a economy free economy kind of thing? A lot of questions are being asked. A lot of inventions are being happening. So if we inculcate the culture of innovation, innovation is nothing but a culture. It is not something comes from blue skies from somewhere in the top or sitting in the mountains, but it is just, it's a culture. We have to nurture the innovation culture in our institutions and guide them without influencing them in terms of do this and stuff, rather encourage them to do whatever they feel like, but let them fail a couple of times, but give them purpose and focus. This is what my 2 cents of sharing my thoughts on behalf of Sumati Reddy Engineering College. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, Deepti.
Thank you so much, Vasu sir. I think that has been a point of takeaway for all the colleges as well. Now, I would like to request Ms. Uma Chigurpati ma'am to take over. It's a pleasure to have you today here, ma'am. Ms. Uma Chigurpati is the chairperson for Flow Hyderabad. She's also the co-founder for Granules Private Limited and the managing director of Crisma as well. And a lot of other aspects to add into her bucket, but I think we'll all be happy to hear from her. Welcome, ma'am, and please take over.
Thank you, Ramya. A very good afternoon, all. We Alpha, a wonderful initiative. Congratulations. We have Deepti and the team. I would also like to congratulate the institutions for joining in this journey, and my best wishes to all the students who are listening and the game changers of the future. It would have been very nice to meet you all in person, and with interaction, we can have better interaction in person instead of virtual, but this is the new norm. We have to go with this. The program which is designed for the students, the entrepreneurship training at V Alpha, is a wonderful program. It's a structured program, aims to equip participants with the necessary skill set and mindset for identifying and launching new business ventures. Wonderful. First, let us understand who's an entrepreneur. You all know, I am addressing the students only. An entrepreneur is someone who decides to create or run a business, isn't it? They're often creative, daring people. Why did I say this word, daring? You have to be courageous to have your own company, or you have to start something, because sometimes you may lose money. You have to take calculative risks. That's why you have to be daring to be an entrepreneur. And the business the entrepreneurs operate is very important to communities. Instead of, my earlier speakers touch based on many things that the students will learn, what I'm going to do is I'll just briefly mention about my entrepreneurial journey. So whatever you students want to pick up from there, I think you can. We are into pharmaceutical manufacturing, and our company is Granules India. I am the co-promoter. My husband and myself are the promoters. And it has started, the journey has started 35 years back. We manufacture, many medicines for fever, painkillers, antacids, anti-allergens, cold, cancer. And also I would like to mention that our paracetamol manufacturing company is world's second largest. When we have started this, never imagined that we reach to this level. And initially we have opted for a process which is not regular, because both my husband and myself, I think we call ourselves a little crazy. It is not only business, many other things also we have done in that way. So it is not the regular path what we have chosen. We thought, let us do an innovative process to manufacture this that will work out very well, and it will be very reasonable amount we can manufacture. This is what we thought. We have done a lot of batches we have done in the laboratory and in the pilot plants. It was coming out very well. When we scaled up and started doing in the in the bigger level, the yields are not how we wanted. We started losing a lot of money, and it was a big struggle. And we were keep on trying for few years. We have done that. So I would like to mention here. So we were like very bold. We always wanted to do a lot of experimental stuff and all, but we had gone to a stage of bankrupt at that time. So we sat carefully, thought about it, and decided to change the process. You know, in an entrepreneurial journey, yes, we have to take a lot of chances, and also we have to take calculated risks, but we should understand where to quit. That is also one important point you all should think about when you start your journey. Of course, we had taken the step at the right time, and it started working out. And of course, we had started the production. But here, one more thing, we are like any other manufacturers. In what way are we going to be different? We are doing well, we are getting break even, but we don't want to continue that way. We want it to be definitely do much better. So what we have done is value addition to the product, what we are doing. I would like to mention here how the value addition has come. In pharmaceutical, that means in the medicines, when tablets, when you're making, the basic product will be there. Suppose if it is a pain medication, or for the temperature fever, if you want to make, the paracetamol is the basic drug, API it is called. And with that, we will mix some starch and other products, and we make into granules. That granules will be punched into tablets. So it is three-phased. So what we have done is, all the companies, all the multinationals and all, what they do is, they will just purchase the basic raw material, they make the granules, and they punch the tablets. So instead, what we have done is, we have went one step ahead and started granulation and started exporting those granules. So it is just one step away from tablets, and it is saving a lot of cost for all the multinationals who are buying that product. So it will become a revolutionary change, and there is no looking back. So it is just thinking, it is not a great innovation, but thinking out of box and giving value to the product what you are making. And that is first in the world what we have done. That's why we even named our company as Granules. So these are the things what you have to thinking out of box, and giving value addition is one of the most important thing when you are into a manufacturing business, or even other entrepreneurial journey also. When you are doing, think out of the box, and also be innovative. What others are doing, just don't follow blindly the same thing. You have to be somewhere, somewhat different in what you are doing. Also, I would like to mention, there is one more, value addition what we have done. So in pharmaceutical companies, when you send a medicine or a raw material anywhere, lot of analysis has to be done. For each batch, lot of analysis, and it is a very time consuming and very expensive proposition. So if it is a 500 kilo batch, you send about 5 tons, how many 10 analysis they have to do. So instead, what we have done is, we have done scaled up and huge batches we have started doing. No one in the pharma world has done that kind of batches earlier. These are big batches like 6 tons, 8 tons, those kind of batches we have done. When we export that, or when we supply to the other pharma companies, only for one batch, one analysis. So lot of time is being saved, and lot of money is also being, it became very economical. So these are the things what we have done. And today, I would like to proudly say that in the world, every second, there are 2 people who are swallowing our tablets. That means, that is the, large capacity we are manufacturing here. So all these things are coming by thinking out of box, being innovative and being courageous also. Why I'm saying courageous? When we think, okay, this process is not working, let's go, go for another job. We did not. We took that challenge. We went ahead and we had, proven. So what I would like to see is, don't, when you start your entrepreneurial journey, be open-minded, look for new ideas, and take any field which interests you, because that is very important to pursue. If you lose your interest, you cannot work hard in that. So with that, you're on a great platform, and utilize everything, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Masuma. I think in a short span of time, you've actually given 2 takeaways, that is innovation and thinking courageously when you want to try out something new, and how it's lead to your success as well. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope the students have some takeaways to take after the talks today. Thank you for your time, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Deepti. Thank you all.
Thank you. I think with that, we come towards the end of the program. We did want to do a couple of question and answers, but I think keeping the time constraint in mind, we might need to stop here. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining in today. And we hope to work very closely with all of you going ahead in the upcoming weeks. And can I request Ms. Deepti to actually share a few words, and we can close it after that?
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, and thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know if Uma Garu is still there, but thank you so much, Uma ma'am, for all the insightful remarks. And Vasu Garu, Smita Garu, and Rao sir, always nice to hear you. Kiran and Karthik, I just bug them so much. I think they just have to be on whatever we do at VHub, and I mean, we are almost like a team anyway. So it's so nice. So as all of you have seen, there's a lot of motivation, there's a lot of dedication, there is a lot of drive that all of us have as VHub, as all the college principals, as the management, to make sure that more of you come forward, more of you take part in this, and we want to make sure that most of you are successful. Not to say that successful in finishing a program, but getting some value of what we are all trying to do together. Because see, to have more women leaders in boardrooms, women leaders at the helm of affairs, women leaders or women anything, we need to make sure there are more girls participating. So we hope that you guys come forward, you all participate, you ask a lot of questions, and you make us also introspect and do better to make sure that all of you go on and become leaders, whatever else, not women leaders, women doctors, women anything, but leaders who actually can rule any space that you enter. So wishing you all a lot of luck, and thank you so much to all the brilliant teachers that are here, and we hope to learn a lot from all of you. And Ramya, thank you so much for being the foundation, platform, the driver, everything that we are doing at VAlpha. So thank you so much for that, Ramya, and wishing the program a lot of success. And Rao Garu, you have given us an option, right? You're hosting all of us in Warangal soon. So girls, if you all participate in the program, Rao sir has committed to host all of us in Warangal along with Rashri ma'am, who is super quiet now, but she also will agree. So let's all apply and be a part of the Strix weekend camp, I hope. Thank you.
Yeah, Deepti, we are always ready for it.
Thank you, ma'am. Such a pleasure. So see all of you. Ramya, are we done?
Yes, ma'am. I think.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. See you.